Hello, everyone. I all hope you enjoyed your wonderful, great, blessed weekend as well as I did as well. Despite that, guys, I'm so superly, proudly grateful for your guys' support from TikTok and from Shorts. And from those of you who are quietly still subscribing means completely a lot to me. And from those of you who are also still watching the YouTube videos in YouTube as well, completely still means a lot to me as well. I'm forever quietly grateful for you guys, and please keep pushing and please keep pushing on your part and keep doing whatever it is you're doing that makes you happy as well. No matter how difficult and no matter how difficult it is and no matter how difficult the circumstances are, keep pushing. And thanks to you guys, I'm happy to exactly to know that I'm able to exactly inspire you guys as well. Because thanks to you guys, I'm also able to exactly inspire you, some of you, and you guys also as well inspire me as well to do more and also to give you more and more as well. Completely means a lot to me. Have a blessed day and a great day indeed. Take care of yourself and may God bless you and may you all exactly pursue whatever it is that you're doing and don't stop trying no matter how hard and difficult it is, because through that hard work we will always exactly come back stronger and highly stronger than ever before. So you guys got this. So let me not waste any more time for the shorts, for the people of the shorts, so that they can exactly also receive more of the story about the supernatural characters. Oh, one more thing else. I already uploaded the Friday episode. I already uploaded the Friday episode in YouTube. For those of you who are quietly watching YouTube, so you already have received it this morning. But with that exactly being said, let's move forward. On today's episode, we're to speak about Witchcaster, to whom I've been exactly been mentioning to all the other previous episodes or all the other previous powerful supervillains and deadly Shadow Empire warlords and commanders as well. Witchcaster is actually a powerful, dark, sinister witch, and who's also a highly powerful and also a highly dangerous, deadly associate of the Shadow Empire warlords and commanders and of the Shadow Empire itself, and also a highly recommended association, also a highly recommended associate of the deadly, shadowy, ancient criminal organization known as the Order of Power, that's quietly founded and led by Lord Jet, who is now the new Lord of Magic, who's also the protege of the original Lord of Magic as well. Witchcaster has always been driven, and he always has a dark drive and a dark instinct, an obsession with dark power and to controlling dark power and to controlling dark power and the abilities of unknown forbidden techniques of the dark arts and of dark magic in order to increase your powers and her abilities as well. Through that dark thirst for more power and through that dark obsession for more dark power and the more obsession for more control, Witchcast is always to be known to be highly 12ly levelly intelligent, highly 12th level intelligent, and highly 12ly levelly intellect. She's well known throughout the entire Shadow Empire database, and she knows many dark secrets and many forbidden truths about the Shadow Empire's history and its true purpose behind its true leadership, behind its true current dictatorship as well. And she's known to be highly formidable, and she's also an arch enemy of Universal Magic Girl, who is after all the original member of the mighty Universal Heroes. So she and her go way back, as in literally way back. She's known throughout the entire Sacred Magic universe to be one of the most formidable, darkest, cruelest, sadistic witches ever known throughout the entire history of the Sacred Magic universe's dimension, because of her dark magical powers that are highly unpredictable as well. So with that being said, let us begin. In Witchcaster's earliest life, she was very quietly highly skilled and powerful, highly skilled and very powerful witch, driven by her great need to study more forbidden ancient knowledge, driven with the great need to study more forbidden ancient knowledge on dark magic and all the different types of abilities that dark magic possesses and its true nature as well. She was driven by her curiosity when she completely excelled through her entire studies as a great powerful witch. But through the end of her course of her great life, through the end of her course of her great long life in a college made for witches and warlocks and fairies who all exactly quietly coexist together as well, in the which is quietly within the entire Sacred Magic universe. Witchcaster was able to mysteriously find a higher, greater, formidable opponent known as Magic Girl, to which the two of them were completely in constant battle, as the fairies would side with Magic Girl, while the other witches would side with Witchcaster. To that end, Witchcaster exactly believed that Magic Girl will become her greatest and most powerful, biddable ancient rivalry, who will be able to exactly stop her from pursuing her goals as well. To that end, Witchcaster began studying the secrets of the dark arts, the capabilities of dark magic, all of its powers, all of its mysteries, all of that, through the help and the assistance of her loyal and most powerful classmates, so one of the most darkest warlocks, wizards, and witches, also assisting her with the goal for her to obtaining more power than ever known. In the one opposite night, Witchcaster was able to persistently enter the golden room, which held ancient dark mythical, which held ancient dark mythical dark energy of pure power of dark magic at will, to which Witchcaster was able to sense the energy of the darkest most power and discover that one way or another she must make her entry through that room as well. On the near end of her, on the middle end, on the middle end of the year, Witchcaster thought that it's time for her to make her full inquiry of achieving her first objectivity, meaning acquiring the power she needs to literally remain immortal and more powerful and more formidable than she can ever imagine. To which she took the ancient page from the great book known as the ancient great book of magic, as the tree book of magic, to which held forbidden secrets and dark magic about sinister powers and sinister forbidden dark techniques of the dark arts, and all of its true aspects and its greater expectation as well. To that end, Witchcaster took a page from the Great Book of the Tree and managed to exactly follow the instructions of the Great Book of the Tree, to which was able to unlock the golden door that hid the golden room that exactly possessed enormous amounts of dark energy than ever before. To that end, when she entered the room, she discovered many ancient crystal statues, creatures, and monsters that were fully embodied, and they were fully embodied and covered with ancient mythical magic. And she discovered the true source of dark magic itself, which was shadow energy, not in its purest form, rather in its darkest, more darkest and more darkest, more darkest and more in its more dark purple color, representing its true darkest potential of its true power as well. To that end, Witchcaster decided its best to obtain and acquire that power as well, to where she fully absorbed the energy and extracted it and fully infused herself with the energy, to which created a huge shockwave throughout the entire college, as all the headmistress and all the other warlocks wondered exactly what was happening when the magical grounds of the school began taking a huge shockwave throughout the entire school barrier as well, to which Witchcaster's eyes began changing into a purple violent color at the exact same time. The other members of Magical's group's friends were able to exactly intercept Witchcaster, as Universal as Magical began to exactly ask Witchcaster what did she do. Witchcaster exactly told Magical that all she did was fulfill her true destiny and fulfilling her true potential and purpose after all. To the end, the two of them exactly fought to great exhaustion with their two magical abilities, but the both of them were heavily matched. Through the carnage of the battle, Witchcaster disappeared and was never again seen again from the college, as all the other headmistress and all the other witches exactly made it clear that Witchcaster will become the deadliest threat that they've never seen and never fought through the past few centuries, and the past few decades as well. As time exactly passed after Witchcaster's fellow incident, Witchcaster decided it's best to exactly hide within the ancient caves of dark magic, to her powers will be fully studied by her own interception, by her own expertise, and by her own understanding, without any further interference or anything else, to which she was able to grasp and get the attention of the most powerful dark magic users known as the Dark Druids, the Dark Witches, the Dark Seekers, the Dark Faithful, the Dark Seconds, who are able to intercept her. And she exactly told them, that she exactly actually told them that she might acquire the great expertise in the dark arts and in the secrets of dark magic, to which the fellow dark magic users agreed, then that is exactly what they'll do as well. Over the following course of the many years that passed, Witchcaster's powers began highly evolving and began highly improving and highly adapting to a great standard to where she became known as the dark and most powerful, remarkable witch ever known, due to her not absorbing and extracting shadow energy and infusing herself with the ancient, most powerful cosmic substance ever all. After all, she heard the great ancient rumors that the original Lord of Magic might be exactly dying from the ancient substance, to which it's killing him from the inside in of his body. But it does exactly promise great immortality and great beauty along with it, but the price to it became much more higher than it actually did, to which Witchcaster exactly discovered that there must be another way to obtaining more dark power without utilizing the dark energy's power, known as shadow energy, at a higher price that the original master is already paying to it at the great successful end. Near to the course of the great years, the Shadow Empire warlords and commanders exactly told Witchcaster that the great original Lord of Magic might need her services, that she might need her services due to her greater expertise in science and in great mythical energy that Witchcaster was able to study and also nullify through her greater ancient studies as well. To which Witchcaster was highly skeptical, as she realized that she might get a better insight throughout the Shadow Empire, and she might able to exactly get a better insight throughout the Shadow Empire, and also getting more knowledge for her own use of her goals and for her plans as well, to which might be very fruitful to her to exactly use it to her advantage, rather than to dismiss the opportunity that might come with greater benefits for her future plans in the far future that might exactly come as well. To which she told the mighty Shadow Empire warlords she accepted the proposition and she'll be gladly to assist the mighty Lord of Magic to making sure that his power and his dominance will not be tested or challenged by any being that thinks that they are quietly, highly successfully better than the master that he far is, and he's true through his superiority as well. To which the Shadow Empire warlords and commanders told Witchcaster that they are willing to literally accompany her straightly to the central headquarters of the Shadow Empire as well. Throughout the following years, the Shadow Empire's true power and true nature never became challenged due to the fact that Amber, the goddess of power, better known by another alias as a witch of power, and her dark followers of dark magic users with Witchcaster's dark followers as well, were able to make sure that the Empire's true power and true nature became not diminished, but rather more powerful, and rather it remained highly unchallenged, and also remain highly unchallenged, and also highly remain unchallenged, and also remain highly unchallenged and untaken over by any opposite threat or any opposite force that might think they can challenge its true leadership. Due to that, it is thanks to them that the Shadow Empire still received more power and more destructible technology ever before, due to their great enhancements and to their better understanding of the ancient energy known as shadow energy, able to understand its true molecular structure and its true biology by literally understanding its true capabilities as well. Throughout the following years, Witchcaster was able to discover dark secrets about the Shadow Empire's true nature and its true secrecy behind the shadows, realizing that there's an ancient, formidable criminal organization, more powerful, more dangerous than it's ever been, that's been highly been working in the shadows behind the scenes of the Shadow Empire, making sure that it remains in power, that it fulfills its true goal and true purpose, no matter what, because those goals and purpose will further the organization's goals in a more systematical way. To which Witchcaster thought to herself that she'll keep this secret to herself rather than to tell it to anyone else. And after that, she discovered more forbidden truths and more forbidden ancient texts and histories of the Shadow Empire groups, and more powerful systematic secretive groups of the ancient organization that has managed to actually completely form many other groups of the Shadow Empire that are the reason that the Shadow Empire's true dominance has never been challenged and has never been taken out of its true position as well. To which Witchcaster thought that it's best to keep more of these secrets and more of all these secrets to herself, and then to order to passing them out to one of her most trusted and loyal apprentices or loyal henchmen who will be able to carry out the burden and the legacy that comes along with it as well. Throughout the great middle year, Witchcast was able to exactly tell her fellow followers that they managed to discover an ancient power known as a dark energy spell power, to which could be the key that she's been searching for the past few decades, and it could exactly help her begin her true goal and her true mission as well. To which Witchcaster began to believe then that is exactly what she'll do by any means necessary as well. Over the near to the great year, Witchcaster managed to make a special connection with Lord Jet, who is the protege of the original Lord of Magic, throughout the following years, realizing that Lord Jet will become the new successor who is more powerful and more highly formidable, that he does possess greater deadly power, and he has greater formidable associates and friends of his own who are also more powerful and more dangerous as well, as she already saw Jace, as she already saw Jet's true physical appearance, and learning that he is going to become more powerful and more highly substantially dangerous. She thought that it's best to exactly form an alliance with Jet and his organization known as the Order of Power, rather than to go against it as well. To which the two form a formidable connection, and Jet told her the many secrets that she needed to know. In exchange, she told him that she will provide her expertise and her assistance to his goals, to whoever the day may come, and to whoever the day may come, and to whoever the day may come, and to which it will soon definitely come as well. Through the great year, Witchcaster also manages to make a very, very powerful physical connection with the other most powerful, dangerous Shadow Elite criminal organization of the Shadow Empire that's quietly working from the shadows for many millennia and for many centuries, to which she told the group that she'll keep the secrets of their existence to herself, and she promised them that she'll offer them her expertise and her greater valuable knowledge, to which she believes will be highly valuable for them, for their ultimate plans and for their ultimate goals, that are in a process to making sure that the Shadow Empire's true dominance is never challenged and it's never been opposed ever again. To which the group's leader told Witchcaster then that is exactly what they've been willing to hear from her. Her expertise and her knowledge and her skillful scientific mind is exactly what they need for their goals, and for the Shadow Empire's true conquest must remain unchallenged and unspoken of, to which could serve a very powerful purpose to their sinister plans as well. The group told Witchcaster that she must remain within the Shadow Empire walls in order to study the powers of dark magic and technological and greater technological expertise might be seen very crucial for them to pick the next monarchy, to which she must be ready to intercept when the time has come. To which Witchcaster exactly reassured the group, then that is precisely what she's willing to do as well. On the actual 10th of February, Witchcaster heard the great tragedy and rumors of the great original death and demise of the original Lord of Magic, which created a power vacuum on the 1st of February after his great demise. Through that end, two powerful Shadow Empire assassins tried to kill Witchcaster on her sacred room, to which she was able to create a powerful magical I Spy bubble watching the event exactly happen. And then she decided to take on the assassins and the mercenaries dispatched by the ruthless Shadow Empire warlord who tried to exactly kill her. Realizing that the Shadow Empire is taking a dark turn, and that all the other Shadow Empire warlords and commanders might try to seize control of the Empire for their own goals and mission, and the group is quietly taking no interest in initially helping the Shadow Empire, but making sure that its true power and true dominance remain the same. She thought that it's best that she begins her own plans and her own goals, but she realized that her expertise might still be needed when the time has finally come. On the 10th of March, Witchcaster completely reconvened with Lord Jet, the new Lord of Magic, on an ancient, powerful dark cave, where she exactly told Lord Jet that her services are for hereby at his organization at his organization known as the Ancient Secret Society, known as the Order of Power, with the sole purpose and goal of completing the original plan of the original goal and plan of the original Lola Magic, and also advancing the future plans and the goals and his greater ultimate plans and goals for the entire Sacred Society and for the rest of the Sacred Great Nations as well, and for the rest of the known universes as well, to which Witchcaster agreed that she'll provide the organization and its leaders and its members her expertise and her talents, to which Lord Jet exactly applied to Witchcaster that he's willing to do the same for her as well in return as well. On the actual precise day of the 17th of April, Witchcaster completely returned to her hideout within the great ancient dark cave that was quietly within the ancient white clans that was quietly within the ancient white clan known as the ancient white nation civilization, that is quietly filled with ancient monks and creatures and godlike beings that believe in the power of the white gods and the true spiritual energy and physical power. To her cave was quietly hidden away from the entire nation's radars and borders as well. To that end, Witchcaster began cementing and she began sinisterly cementing her plans and her goals to obtaining the dark energy spell ultimate power for her own use and for her own plans as well in the process. On the actual 27th of May, Witchcaster and the other dark sinister witches began a full campaign of conquering and trying to taking over the east west kingdoms of the great metropolical volcano tribes and clans of the dragons, to which there are some powerful supernatural dragons that they've strayed from the most powerful from their own kind's true livable environment in order for them to live through the eastern side of the entire sacred great nation stars, where there are highly classified volcano islands and clans that have been quietly living there and coexisting all together, believing that entire volcanic place or that island houses a special energy source that she might highly recommend and need. Witchcaster told and persuaded the other witches to aid her in her respective campaign to obtaining that power and its true energy source, to which Witchcaster was able to do that by successfully succeeding in attacking the entire clan's coexistence and destroying it in a process, to which was able to enter through the door of the ancient chamber, and she discovered the ancient dark powerful crystal which bear the power of lava, which bear the power of great magnitude lava energy. Through the crystal's power, she would begin to understand that the crystal's power does possess the energy of lava, and does possess the energy of lava, and magma energy and dark magical energy along with it. Before she was able to try to take the crystal, the great dragon superhero exactly told her and tried to stop her not to do anything with a power that she might not completely understand. But Witchcaster reassured the protector that she does fully understand the power that comes along with it, and she's willing to understand its full potential and its capabilities without any other interference. To that end, the both of them exactly fought as the great dragon supernatural superior kind proved more powerful, but Witchcaster also proved more powerful, and she was able to easily defeat him and remove him out of the way. To that end, Witchcaster took what she came for and teleported and told the dark witches through a psychic connection that their job and their mission is done, that they must spare the clan and the rest of its entire inhabitants, but they are no use to them when they are after all dead. To which the witches all agree that it's time for them to withdraw from the battle. They created an entire dark purple smoke screen and evacuated as well. On the actual 26th of June, Witchcaster exactly entered the ancient dark crystal temple. She was able to sense the dark energies. She was able to actually sense the dark energy spell power from within the other pocket dimension, due to the fact that Universal Magic Girl and the members of the Universal Magic Heroes were able to literally seal the dark energy spell and power from another dark dimension. But despite that, Witchcaster remains certain that there's another source of the energy spell dark power also still out there as well. On the 23rd of July, Witchcaster completely meditated through her ancient dark crystal temple, grasping at more power at the natural energy that she was able to fully absorb. Her eyes began changing in a more animal, completely eye color eye, where her powers began highly improving and highly adapting in a more faster rate as well. On the actual 15th of on the actual 15th of August, Wishcaster completely exactly reconvened with her followers, where she completely told them that the next best plan for them is for them to help her and assisting her obtaining the dark energy spell ultimate power for her own ultimate plans and goals, to which the dark magic users reassured her on her ancient central headquarters of her dark dimension of a world of a kingdom, to which has many ancient dark temples and many ancient dark kingdoms and many ancient dark statues of powerful dark witches that have quietly been erased throughout the entire sacred history of the 4 nation hunters, the 7 nation hunters, the 2 nation hunters, the 21 nation hunters as well. Due to the fact that Witchcast was able to make sure that her central headquarters remained undetected through this pocket dark dimension, exactly told her followers that it's time for them to gather the knowledge that she needed, and it's time for them to help her understanding that better power in the great interception of the dark energy spell ultimate power as well, to which they all agree to that point as well. On the actual 19th of September, Witchcaster completely formed a powerful, formidable alliance with the most darkest and most powerful witch known as the Snake Queen, who's a high-ranking member of an ancient criminal organization known as the Order of Darkness, to which the two of them were searching for the same thing, and they thought it's best to put their differences aside, realizing that they could exactly gain the same power and the same vision that they've been looking for and been striving to exactly obtain. To which the two of them agreed that they'll aid each other on their respective quest for seeking more power and for more dark knowledge. To that end, she made a higher proposition and told the Snake Queen that with both of them understanding each other and with a great clear perception of knowledge, they will be able to speed up the process of searching for what they are looking for as well. On the actual 21 of October, Witchcaster completely entered the great sacred great nation, the great sacred great nation's borders of the great Call land, the land of Call, which exactly was highly under the control, which was highly under the control of the great most powerful sacred leaders, to where she completely exactly camouflaged herself with the entire environment in order to listen on the council's true plans and motives on ending the entire Shadow Empire's wars and debacle, realizing that this could exactly pose a threat to the entire Shadow Empire's goals and plan. She thought that it's best to literally step up her game and her plans in a more faster way as well. On the actual precise day of the 25 on the actual 25 of November, Witchcaster completely exactly met up with the ancient and most powerful dark group known as the ancient Shadow 5, to which this powerful group of Shadow Empire warlords and commanders were more powerful, deadly, sinister group ever known and ever feared, due to their great reputation being known as a shadowy group that has a sole purpose and a sole goal of obtaining and seizing power for their own plans and also as well for their own use, to which this ancient criminal organization that works behind the scenes of the Shadow Empire actually formed this group, making sure that this group's plan and goal will also serve their purpose and their true goal in the actual prospectivity as well. Despite this, the group exactly was well aware that Witchcast was actually able to inform them of what the great clans and elderly leaders of each sacred great nation were planning for. But the Shadow 5 exactly told Witchcaster that she must not intervene, because that interference will cause a huge mess for their true goal and for their true plan to bear fruit on their true static of their goals as well. To which the leader of the group also as well told Witchcaster that it's best that to let things fall the way they need to fall into, because it'll soon go accordingly to the plan that they've been willing to fully try to understand it, and to rather not to make the same mistakes and past failings that they've quietly tried to repeat over and over again. To which Witchcast exactly acknowledged that, and exactly told the group that the mighty universal heroes are a threat that does not need to be taken lightly. And the members of the group as well told Witchcaster that they've seen better, that they've quietly know better now, that not to actually take anything lightly, especially in this eternal lifetime, due to their great experience and due to them living longer for many, many decades and for many centuries as well. On the actual 17th of December, Witchcaster completely reconvened with her followers on a dark, ancient purple crystal cave, to which had ancient, powerful, mythical statues of a powerful half warlock werewolf creature, and a powerful half warlock werewolf vampire creature that shares the same DNA with the same creatures and with the ancient ancestors and progenitors of all their kind, and some who are quietly unmentioned throughout the entire sacred history of the rest of the entire sacred magic universe as well. Despite that, her followers were able to tell her the update that they managed to exactly learn that there is more of the dark energy spell ultimate power, to which could still be out there, and there could be more of it out there scattered throughout the entire known universe, far from the ancient society of the entire sacred universe and of the rest of the golden universe mixel over dark and star, and also as well of the light universe as well. To which Witchcaster told her followers it's best for them to begin the operation in full secrecy, while she really has formed formidable alliances with the most powerful dark witch, who are now finally begin to realize that they all need each other now more than ever. To which the dark magic users agreed that alliance will definitely prove fruitful for her goals and for her plans as well. On the actual 20th of January, Witchcaster completely exactly returned to her dark central headquarters of a pocket dimension, to where she's still able to learn more and more secrecy and more powerful forbidden knowledges of great power and great dark mythical creatures and powerful beings that exactly achieved the goals that they've actually managed to achieve. To that end, she discovered that her potential can also be unlocked through her full physical power and full manifestation, to which she discovered it could exactly prove far useful than what she really actually thought as well. On the actual 25th of February, Witchcaster completely exactly reconvened with the ancient powerful group known as the Shadow Five, to where they all exactly reconvened in an ancient dark temple, where Witchcaster was able to tell them that it's time for them to begin their full return to the entire Shadow Empire. The leader exactly told Witchcaster they formed another powerful, long-lasting alliance with the most powerful, deadly organization that finally believes in their goals and mission, to which will finally precisely aid them on their respective missions. To which Witchcaster exactly told the mighty leaders that she's also very pleased of that, and that she's willing to offer her expertise and her talents to the organization as well to its high-ranking members and leaders and to its associates, as long as she will provide her services. In exchange for that, she will acquire more knowledge and more greater followers than ever before. The members reassured her that she already has a number of followers, and that the more that are still coming, to which she exactly told them to herself that precisely that's the exact same thing she needed in order to find a worthy candidate and a worthy apprentice who will exactly carry out her mission and her goals through, no matter how difficult it is, because through that training she believes that her apprentice will become worthy and more highly successful than she is, to which she's willing to guide and offer her or him the great training that she needs. To which the leader of the group exactly told Witchcaster they know exactly the perfect worthy candidate who will be able to serve her great useful long-term plans and goals in the far future, which will prove very useful for them as well. To which they all agreed on that as well, on that predicament of the day as well. Despite this, guys, Witchcaster is completely powerful, highly formidable arch nemesis of Universal Magical, who is the original member of the Universal Heroes as well. Despite this, Witchcaster is driven up by the power of great obsession, driven by the obsession of controlling power and controlling over many civilizations. It is thanks to her that the original Lord of Magic and Amber, the goddess of power, and the rest of the dark magic users, that the Shadow Empire's true expertise in highly destructive technology remains highly undetectable and also highly untraceable. That the great operatives of the deadliest criminal organization were able to also make a powerful deal in a pact to the Shadow Empire warlords and their forces in order to having the technology for their own use and for their own gain as well. To this point, Witchcaster's power is highly adaptable, highly powerful, and highly dangerous. She's skillful with the power of teleportation, opening portals to other powerful dark dimensions as well, mind control, astral projection, to which she can exactly do, and the power of great levitation, and the power of creating dark rituals, and the power of highly evolving her abilities in controlling dark creatures and entities, telepathic communication, psychic powers and abilities as well, and also with the great power of controlling fire, water, earth, lightning, electricity, and different types of powers of shape-shifting abilities to which she has, and a greater power of using nature's elements and environments to her own use, and a great power of camouflage, stealth, disappearing and reappearing at will, combining dark technology with dark magic at will, to creating deadly dark devices for the Shadow Empire warlords and commanders. She's very highly strategic, highly ruthless, merciless, very sadistic. She does take the irony at laughing at the most powerful, not worthy opponents, exactly taking a huge beating in battle, but she does gain appreciation for all of them as she realizes that they are very much worthy of her time, to those who are actually needing to be too worthy of her time as well. To that end, she has a very powerful fascination over Universal Magical, since she's after all her ancient and most powerful rivalry through their past fellow childhood days in the great school of witches, fairies, and great school of witches, fairies, and warlocks, to where the school is quietly within the entire sacred magic universe as well, to where both of them do share an ancient powerful rivalry. But through that rivalry, Witchcast is able to gain the full appreciation of Universal Magical, realizing that both of them were destined to fight each other, and they are meant to exactly fight each other. She's very highly charismatic. She's very highly charismatic and very highly sinister, highly appreciated of the universe and the way it is and its beauty that comes along with it, with the knowledge that it also brings her as well. Learning of its true wisdom and its true power, and the appreciation of nature, learning of its secrets and its true capabilities. Witchcaster knows many things that other people don't barely even know. Even all the other evil forces that they don't even barely understand themselves well. Just like me, for example, I also know many things that other people don't even exactly know. But like her, she's completely highly good at keeping those secrets to himself, and also trying to find the worthy, highly greater progeny and an apprentice who will be able to exactly carry out the instructions and the plans that she manages to precisely to exactly create and alter for her own use as well. She does have a dark ambition and a darker goal as well, to conquer dozens of magical worlds and civilization, to which she forms a powerful, formidable alliances with the dark witches, dark druids, wizards, and powerful dark warlocks, and also powerful hybrid creatures of the species of the supernatural race and of the alien races of the other warlords and powerful super criminals such as Ghostmaster and Green Man and all the other super criminals who also need her expertise as well. Due to that, Witchcaster takes the opportunity when she sees it in order to further her ambition to obtaining more knowledge and more power and more forbidden techniques, with the power of dark creation and with the power of energy creation, the power of absorbing natural energy, and the power of summoning, resurrection, reincarnation energy altogether, spiritual energy, to which she's been highly so obsessed in obtaining, and the power of transmutation in order to literally adapt in order to literally psychically adapt the sacred gene, the sacred supernatural gene of all the supernatural creatures and all the supernatural creatures with the alien creatures and with the Phoenician hunter creatures, so that she can purposely understand its secrets and its true dormant powers as well, and of its true source, of its true capabilities as well. She's very good with knowledge, and she's very good with ancient books, translating ancient languages, ancient paintings, ancient writings from ancient walls and from ancient temples. Highly good in maintaining her individual bases, many hideouts, caves, powerful ancient villages to which she uses in order to further her greater studies and a greater dark experiment notation on supernatural creatures and beings. And her central headquarters is a very powerful dark mythical dark dimension that has many ancient temples and many powerful spiritual and natural energy all around its true perimeter, all around its true domain, to which she can fully access it so that she can absorb it and extract it. Her eyes always change a different type of a color, sometimes into animal eyes, sometimes into a darker violet color, due to her adapting and highly evolving. She's very good in understanding the balance of power and the true evolutionary change that comes along with it, and she's willing to assist the most dangerous, powerful criminal organization to furthering their goals to that extent to which will benefit her in a far future of all the destruction and demise of the great sacred great nations in the process, to her to unlocking the full secrets of immortality and life itself. She's very intelligent, highly top level intellect, highly observant, very good in appreciation, very good in highly appreciating the life of the beauty of the entire known universe, especially of nature's true greatest creation and of the God's true greatest creation, very highly known. It is said that the great headmistress of the great colleges of all the witches and fairies and all of that told themselves that Witchcaster is very highly special and highly unique, due to her excelling in her studies and due to her learning more powers and more secretive, that she is very highly unique, and that she's able to gain a full appreciation of everything else that comes along with it as well, to which she will make a full potential of a greater powerful dark sorcerer, of a greater full light sorceress, or a powerful dark sorceress indeed. After all, Witchcaster is highly good at what she does, and very specially good in respecting her associates and her allies as well, to the extent she's willing to offer them her greatest expertise and her assistance in the process. She's truly fond of all the members of each of the organization, and she does show them her true respect of all of them, especially to her followers who follow her completely without question and without any orders, to which she's able to gain a full total appreciation of them. And she does show a greater total appreciation of the original Lord of Magic, thanks to him as well, that Witchcaster was able to perceive the knowledge that she needed to obtain for her own use and for her own plan. She's very highly knowledgeable, highly good at what she does. Universal Magical told the members of the Universal Heroes that Witchcaster is very highly good at what she does. Her talent is very rare to exactly spot it in a very far distance, and due to that talent and her literally respecting life the way it is, she's a very rare, powerful dark witch who is very quietly seen, and that makes her more powerful and more unpredictable as well. Witchcaster understands the greater inception of the universe and how it works completely to her, which gives her the greater understanding of her philosophy and also of her ideals as well, and also of her ideology. She doesn't want to fight, sometimes believing that violence is not necessarily needed at times. That's why she does withdraw, not wasting her time in useless, worthless fight that does not exactly deserve her attention. But she respects her opponents and exactly tells them that the time to fight will definitely come when it's after all needed. Rather, it's best to withdraw because she got exactly what she needed. She would never exactly even waste her time in fighting for a useless battle, which isn't exactly useless to her as well. But despite that, she does seek more power and more knowledge, and she's very good at what she does. Very powerful associate. All the other members and all the other leaders and founding members of each criminal organization highly respect Witchcaster due to her reputation as who she is and who she stands for, and that's why they recommend her for what she does. Her knowledge, her great studying of great technology and dark magic is what makes these organizations and the Shadow Empire itself remaining highly substantially dormant forces and groups the way they are due to a great expertise as well. Very good in speaking different languages, especially the ones from humanity and the ones from sacred society. Highly good, and very highly strong in what she believes in. She stands tall and she stands proud, and she's very highly resistant to telepathic powers as well, and she's very immune to supernatural abilities and attacks, to Four-Nation Hunter abilities, and to other creatures that might attack her as well, proving that she is powerful and highly special and very unique to her kind and to her species, also becoming a dark inspiration to all the dark witches, showing them that they must never exactly give up in what they exactly do, because they might gain more power and more respect than ever known for what they exactly truly stand for as well. And she does exactly respect her fellow sisters no matter what, showing them that they are worth her time and that she's willing to give them the knowledge that they actually need, because more than ever they are willing to exactly obtain that knowledge that Witchcaster has been able to study. And not only through that, all the other super criminals respect Witchcaster, not because of her great kind personality, but because of who she stands for and what she truly represents for them and for the others of the entire society as well. And also the rest of the entire society of the sacred great nations know very well that Witchcaster is not meant to be underestimated. At Witchcaster is provenly stated to Universal Magical that she's not meant to be underestimated, especially her capabilities, which are shown to be highly improving and highly grasping stronger. Well, that's it for today's episode, guys. I'll exactly see you tomorrow on Tuesday. Have a great, blessed day and a great day indeed. And take care of yourself and keep pushing and stay strong. And may God bless you. Appreciate your total support, guys. And I appreciate your comments. Like and subscribe to Biloyol's channel in YouTube and in TikTok as well. Would definitely appreciate that. But like I said, guys, I totally appreciate your support. I always have. And thanks to you guys, I'm still able to continue as well. Despite that, true persistence does exactly pay off, guys. As I told you, Witchcaster is good at what she does, and it does always usually pay off in a very big way, in a very big way, as Witchcaster always believes that the universe will always exactly show her the way, showing that she's relentless and highly also resilient at what she does. We should remind you that resilience doesn't just come from the forces of evil, always comes from doing what you actually are doing as well. So despite that, guys, keep pushing and stay strong. Appreciate you. Have a blessed day and have a good day, and smile and stay strong. Like and subscribe, and always love you, and take care of yourself. See you tomorrow on Tuesday. Oh, today's episode is Witchcaster, who is the associate of the Order of Power. Yeah, that's it. Take care and stay strong. Now let me go upload let me go upload the episode, and you'll see it there today. Bye.